Hello, Forecaster here again, and we are back for episode 87. And we're going to pretty much continue where we left off, where I promised we'd pick up from the last episode. But before we get back to the planting, we're going to make a seed analyzer. So the seed analyzer requires a stone slab, a wood slab, 2 wood planks, 3 sticks, and a glass pane. So that is rebar. So all I need is 3 sticks. Should have enough in here. Then we do that, and that gets us our seed analyzer. So the seed analyzer, of course, analyzes seeds from Railcraft and tells you their properties. Pretty much the same way the IC2 crop analyzer does. I'm going to put it here. And we don't have any seeds to analyze quite yet, but as you can see, the crossbreeding was successful, and we have some sugarcane seeds. So we're going to remove these 2, and we have this fully grown sugarcane, which is all we need. The other one we can remove, or we have to remove. But we're going to analyze these seeds just for trying this out. As you can see, the plant has 3 attributes: growth, gain, and strength. Growth is how fast it grows, I think. Gain is how much it produces. So, for example, with carrot seeds, the higher gain, the more carrots you get per harvest, with a higher gain. And 1, of course, is the starting value for all the plants. And strength, I believe, is how resistant it is to weeds. Now I would like to make one of these. Sure, let's do that. And I believe it tracks all the discovered seeds. Let's take 4 of these, and I'm going to need a book, which went in here. Then we'll put the remainder back. And it is awfully laggy. Terrible. But pretty standard. I'm going to need an ink sac. And I'm going to need a feather. Do I have any flying plant seeds? Repulsion is not it. No. Looks like I have to go outside and harvest a couple. Because I'm going to need a feather for the written book, and I don't have any chickens. I should really try to find a few chickens and start breeding those. There we go, 3 of those, and we'll plant 1 back. This will get me 2 feathers, which is nice. I'll have 1 for some other occurrence where I'll need feathers. You never know. So there we go. This will get us a written, or a book and quill, rather. Then we needed 4 of these, I think, which fortunately I happen to have. So now we can put this journal in the seed analyzer, and any seeds scanned. Seems we have run out of space here. Are these carrot seeds? Potato seeds. I suppose we can scan those. So any seeds scanned will be input into the journal, and we'll be able to see how which ones we have discovered. Now I don't think we can put in seeds that have already been scanned, unfortunately. So let's have a look at this. Oh wow, that text is tiny. I'm not going to read that. Alright, so potato seeds. Base of most every meal. Fruits is a potato. It has 8 growth stages and no known mutations. It's a tier 1 crop. So if we break this and scan it, so we put that in there and then scan this. Fortunately, you don't lose the seed from scanning it. It's not consumed. Let's see what it says about the sugarcane. It's a tier 1, produces sugarcane. Usually needs reeds only grow near water. Choose mutate the plant into growing about anywhere. Missing a just there, but whatever. So I'm going to need a few more crop sticks, I think. So let's see. Don't have any bamboo left. Let's go downstairs and grab some logs. 2 of them should be plenty. Let's make a bunch of sticks and then make 4 crop sticks should be enough. So now I need to plant the melon seeds. Let's see. Melon. Now melon doesn't grow on sand, I don't think. If I do that, no, that's not gonna work. So we're going to have to put dirt here again. Should have right there. Good. And then we need the bronze hole, which is soon going to break, but I'm not going to repair it. I'm just going to make an iron one when that breaks, or a steel one perhaps. Right. So now we can put the props there and put melon seeds there. And then I'm going to have to wait for those to grow up, of course, before they can crossbreed. Pineapple. I wonder if it does work with Railcraft seeds. I wonder what it says. It even has a description. Nice. This has to use the texture. Okay, so it only has, this one only has 4 visible or visually different stages. So the first 2 are the first one, and then we have this one, and then the final fully grown one. So it's a tier 2 crop. Suppose I should start experimenting with mutations, trying to crossbreed different plants and try to get other better ones and new ones perhaps. I need to go outside to get rid of the hypothermia. Just stupid rain's fault, mostly. But yeah, so probably not going to cheat by using NEI anymore to figure out combinations, but just do experimentation when I have the time, or just passively do set up mutations and then come back and see what happened. Just to have something to do, and I'll probably talk about the results of that when I get to do that in future episodes. Looks like the rain stopped, which is nice. But for now, I'm going to just focus on this. So this is going to need to grow up. And then, of course, I'm going to put crossbreeding crops here and here, and my hope is that those will result in dandelions. And then I believe the dandelions will yield yellow dye directly as their product. Hello, skeleton. One of your friends left this. You can have it back. And he gave me 2 in return. How nice of him. And some experience. Oh, what's this? These must have flown here. Dang it. The flying flower seeds float up in the air and then fly around randomly, and then after a while they will come back down and they will take root where they land. Come here. And then grow there, of course. Gotcha. Where do you think you're going? You're not going to be able to grow in my garden, you know? Most of the space is occupied, and it's very unlikely that you'll land on something that isn't. I wonder what happens if they land on the peat here. I wonder if they can take root there. Probably not. Peat probably doesn't count as a plantable soil. Okay, so I'm going to come back once this has grown up. And I'm going to try to resist to harvest this, because we're going to need that fully grown as well. So, yeah, we'll see you when this has grown up. And then, actually, I'll probably wait until this is grown up, then place the crops here, and then wait some more for them to spread, and then I'll come back and we'll have a look at the results. So I will see you shortly. And we're back, and now the melon seeds have grown to maturity, and as you can see, we have some dandelion seeds. So I'm going to break these, and there we got some melon seeds actually. So here the melon plant spread here, but the sugar canes did not, so there was no crossbreeding. Instead, we got a child of the melon seeds, and that might have mutated. But first, let's scan this, and I now have 29 seeds discovered. So I've been scanning pretty much everything I have in my garden. So let's see. I don't think I need this many strawberries, so I'm going to remove all but 2 of them. And then I'm going to place the dandelion seeds there to grow up. And I'm going to place a new crop there. Then we're going to break these, and we're going to scan them and see if we had a mutation or not. And we did. As you can see, the gain of these has increased by 2, or by 1 to 2. So that means that I'm going to harvest that. As you can see, I got a single melon slice from this. Now, if I break this, and then we're going to put it back, and make sure to plant the mutated one with a gain of 2. You can selectively breed your plants. You can see this only has a gain of 1 to get better and better plants. Now I'm going to need more crop sticks. Actually, I can remove these because these are going to need to grow back up. Now, as you can see, this has a gain of 1, which means I'm going to get 1 yellow dye per plant. But once it has grown up, I can put crossbreeding crops around it, and it will eventually, hopefully, spread to those, producing more plain dandelion seeds. Maybe, I don't think... I actually don't know if there needs to be 2 or more plants adjacent for it to actually mutate, or if it's enough that it just spreads. It would make sense that there would have to be 2 plants next to the crossbreeding crop for there to be any mutations. But I'm not entirely sure. I guess I will see if I place a crossbreeding crop here and here. This should spread, and then I'll just have to scan them to see if there was actually any difference or not. If there was actually any mutations happening. So that's going to take some time. Now, there aren't really any plants that I need to be more efficient, except the dye producing ones, of which I only have one at the moment. The other ones, they are here. We have poppies, we have daisies, pink tulips, allium, blue orchids, the orange tulips, white tulips, dandelions, and the red tulips. At least those was part of Railcraft, but I'm not going to check the mutations for those. I'm going to hope that I discover them with time. We can have a look at the book a little bit. Because as I said, I've scanned a whole load of plants. So we have pretty much all of the plants I have. And here you can see one that has a mutation listed. And it lists all the mutations that this plant is a part of, not all that it is. Or no, wait. No, it probably lists all that this is a part of the source of. So, for example, because I scanned candleberry, grape, and cactus fruit, it lists this mutation. Even though I haven't actually crossbred these. And here we have, yeah, so it lists all the mutation that this plant is a part of. So this is a result of the cactus fruit and grape seed. The result is a candleberry. This one lists the same mutation, but this because the cactus fruit is part of the source, or one of the sources. Here we have the dandelion mutation that I just discovered, which I already knew because I saw it in NEI. We have the flaxseed is a weird one. It doesn't have a description. It is a compatible seed for some reason. It claims that the fruit is a flax plant, which is a lie, but because it's actually flax. So I'm not sure what's up with that. I suspect it's not fully compatible. Here's another mutation. Or it's the same one, but these two have switched around because I guess the current plant is in the first slot always. Here's a mutation that I haven't actually performed as well. Here's the dandelion mutation again. There are a lot of plants, and I haven't scanned all that are in the game yet because I don't have all of them, but I'll get there eventually, probably, if I keep doing it at least. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this episode. I'm going to continue working on expanding my supply of dandelions, of course. I'm going to make more of them. I couldn't find the word there. So yeah, still haven't fixed this. Oh well. But yeah, so now no idea what will happen in the next episode. You'll have to see then. So yeah, I will see you in the next episode.